feel like in the Black community, we thrive sometimes on chaos. Don't shoot me, you know. I feel like we tend to rise to the occasion whenever things happen in life. And I want us to grow and evolve, like my generation, to not only do better than the last generation, but what are we leaving for the next generation to come? So I found where the situation I experienced in the last few years with the loss of my mother, um, things could have been handled a bit differently, but also there wasn't a lot of information out there with people that look like me discussing these topics. So I decided that I'm going to be the one to put myself out there a little bit and share some of the things I think is very important that we discuss with our families, with our parents, with our loved ones. And yeah, hopefully this lands to the right person, whoever might have experienced something like what I've experienced, and this could be of aid to you. So, again, I've got my trusty phone, no notes, note cards today, but yeah, I'm going to use my phone for a few notes that are very important for me to share with you guys today. So, in my experience, I have seen that a majority of the Black community don't really have support when it comes to funeral costs. We see a lot of people using GoFundMe's or raising money amongst family to do send offs for our loved ones. And usually, death comes to you by shock, but there's some people that, your loved one might have been sick for a prolonged period of time, or just they don't really think about it. They're like, oh, especially again in the African community specifically, they don't want to talk about death. Okay, that is not a conversation they want to talk about. They're like, oh my gosh, you're killing me before my time. So people need to realize that death is inevitable. One day, sooner or later, we will all pass away. And the Bible is very poignant where it says like a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children, for his house. So it's very important for us to get our house in order before that time comes.